Welcome back. This is Dreddeus with another episode of the LA Rams franchise here for you. We are in week 6. It's the New York Giants week. We are at 0-5. They are at 0-5. So at least we are meeting a team that has a similar track record to us. All the other games were really, really bad, and I don't really want to look back at them in any way, shape, or form. But we're going to do that anyways. Let's just remember the first game I switched to an automatic loss because I loaded in a new roster. We've been going with the same roster now since week 2, and those are the results. One very close game against the Colts. That was really actually pretty good. I felt like things were going better, and then the Bucks, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, all bad losses, just really bad losses. We weren't able to do anything. Now it's time for the Giants. Next up, the Lions, Texans, Titans, 49ers, and then we've got bye week to catch our breath before we head into a really tough second half of the season here, of course, with a lot of very, very tough opponents, of course. We do have quite a few things to take care of, so let's delve straight into the general manager meeting. Alright, we should keep our eyes on wide receiver Amari Steele. He's becoming a hot name among prospects and is gaining a reputation for his reliable hands. Will do. I'll take a peek and get back to you if I think we should keep him on our radar. Okay. So that's a prospect that we're going to be taking a look at, Amari Steele. Let's see if we can't use him for the LA Rams and pick him up in the draft. Next up, obviously, we have a crisis in confidence. I expect this to be Cooper. Nope, it isn't. It's Allen Robinson with the number 1. Hey coach, I haven't been as productive as I was hoping to be this year. Having a big game might help me get back on track. Well, yeah, I don't really like these challenges a lot because you need to focus on one player only, and so I will try and do that. I hear you and understand. We're going to do our best to get you involved throughout the game today. Keep your head up and be ready to make some plays. Okay. Thanks, coach. I knew you would understand and really appreciate you making the extra effort to help get me more involved. Yeah. Keep a promise, get him 100 receiving yards. That's actually not too bad of a goal. So we should be able to make that, even with our offense not really clicking. Breakout player, okay. Anthony Hines III, you've really let me play to my instincts recently, and I can't thank you enough. Last week was one of the best performances I've had since college. If I can put together another game like that against the G-Man, it'll go a long way towards establishing me as a leader on this team. All right, Anthony works for me, but you're gonna have to do that on your own. Less than 250 total yards or Anthony Hines, 1 interception, fumbles. All right, okay. So since I don't play defense, he's on his own. He'll have to take care of that himself. Let's just take a look at which players would want a new contract and who is up for negotiations this year. Okay, so I can already tell you, and you can guess maybe, that I will not be renewing these players here. It's just no way that they will be anywhere near usable in the foreseeable future, never mind their age. LJ Collier, let's keep him at the back of our minds now. 3 players would be able. We've got Grant Haley, corner, Marquise Copeland, right edge, and Sean Robinson at left edge. He's our only starter, so I might lock him down, but I'm still gonna wait for the end of the year to do all of these. Yeah, let's take a look at the Giants before we head into weekly strategy. This usually helps quite a bit to get a feel for the enemy team. Quarterback is Tyrod Taylor, Daniel Jones, and Jake Fromm. Okay, Tyrod Taylor seems to be the starting QB here. Then it's Daniel Jones. Both of them not really too dangerous, but I'll keep my mouth shut after the game against Drew Lock last week. He really punished us with his team, and when momentum kicks in, then everything's possible. Saquon Barkley is the halfback here. He is one to keep an eye out for. He's a star dev, and he's one of the top halfbacks in the game. So running game will be dangerous. Elijah Penny is the fullback. Wide receivers are Kenny Golladay, Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton, Kadarius Toney. Okay, and Wandale Robinson, he was picked in the 2022 draft. He's extremely fast and agile. Of course, his catching attributes are not yet up there, but at 78 for regular catching, it's actually not too bad. Tight end is Kyle Rudolph, Colin Johnson, and Ricky Seals-Jones. Left tackle Andrew Thomas. Left guard will be Shane Lemieux, unless they switch things around a bit. Center is Nick Gates, similar to our center. Right guard Mac Lewinsky. Okay, right tackle Evan Neal. He was picked also in the draft. He's a 74 overall. But look at that strength, and the 21 ranked right tackle in the league already. So this is going to be tough. Left edge is Dexter Lawrence, second with an 81 overall, young player here. Right edge is Leonard Williams and Jihad Ward. D tackle Sheldon Rankins, Justin Zimmer, Isaiah Mack. Left outside linebacker Azeez Ojulari, Quincy Roach, and Cam Brown. Mid linebacker is Blake Martinez, Benardrick McKinney. Okay. And at right outside linebacker was looking and waiting for the name Kayvon Thibodeaux. Also, first round pick that the Giants went for. And you can see that he already is pretty well rounded. Apart from zone coverage, that's not as great, but everything else is just really looking pretty impressive for a 21-year-old. Corners are James Bradbury the fourth, Adoree Jackson, Darnay Holmes. All right. Free safety Xavier McKinney, Stephen Parker. Strong safety Julian Love, Jaron Williams. Kicker Graham Gano, and punter is Sam Martin with Sterling Hofrichter seemingly as his backup. So again, looking for weaknesses, it might be the passing game when I look at the quarterbacks, but Tyrod Taylor is actually pretty mobile. As you can see, his speed, acceleration, agility, change of direction, all very good for a quarterback, of course, and the throw power and everything. So he's not too bad. He's being dragged down a bit in his overall by a few of his other attributes, but not to be underestimated. And the same goes for Dan Jones here. Again, he's got pretty good throw power, accuracy, and so on, and speed, acceleration. So again, double threat here, and not to be underestimated. Does give me a little bit of a hope that they are 0-5, similar to us. So let's take a look at weekly strategy. Dan Jones, actually 71 dragged down by morale. We will be defending the medium pass. That does make sense. We're at 90 now, so we are doing half pads and splits here. Basically everybody here. I want to regain some of that fatigue rating. Next up, the offensive game plan. We saw quite a few threats right there. We've got the edges, we've got the corners. So the suggestion is a blitz counter. I think I'm going to go with that. It does make sense actually, to ensure that we are not running into any problems and that we avoid the sack. Tyler Higbee actually is pretty low. He's already yellow, and Allen Robinson as well. So it'll be tough getting both of them into the game as much, and especially that experience for Allen Robinson. We're going to try it nonetheless. The game plan goes, what do we do? All right, we will try get 1 interception. That should be doable. We want to score. Win the turnover battle means we need less turnovers than they do. Allow less than 200 yards. I'm gonna go with 450 yards on offense. I know it's a big target, but if we only get half that, we will receive 2 points. So just slowly inching forward here, get 3 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, I think that should be possible. But I'll be going for the rush yards again. I think Cam Akers and Darrell Henderson Jr. are just doing too well at the moment. Sack the QB 3+ times, allow under 4 yards, no conversions on fourth, force 2+ turnovers. All right, so if our defensive coordinator suggests that, I will be going with this. And down here, Ernest Jones, Terrible Jess, and Logan Bruss again. Let's start training and hope that we do not risk an injury. Fatigue is going down for everybody, so that's positive. Maybe even into doable regions for Allen Robinson. So no injury here on defense. And on offense, of course, I need to look at Robinson here. Not at Ashawn Robinson, but at Allen Robinson. And no injuries either. Okay, so that's very positive. We will now be upgrading the players. Who's getting upgrades? John Wolford. Okay, let's go with Scrambler here. What does he look like? I've never looked at his ratings that much. Throw power, short accuracy, throw on the run. Speed, acceleration. Okay, so he does look a bit mobile, but his accuracy is just really bad. Left outside linebacker, Leonard Floyd. Speed rusher or power rusher. Power moves in pursuit. Finesse moves, tackling. Let's go with the speed rusher here. So he's up to an 81. Awareness +1, finesse moves +2. Looking good, and now off to the staff screen. I want to improve my head coach over here. Let's go with increased experience for edges D tackle. Yeah, that should be good. I just want to really improve the defense so far that we stop the opposing offense in its tracks. And now, last look at the team. Maybe we will need to have to switch around Tyler Higbee. Let's just look at his health at the moment. Fatigue is okay. All right, so we will be starting Tyler Higbee. And apart from that, I see no need for any changes. We are using Burgess now at free safety and Hines at outside linebacker. Apart from that, no changes. So let's start the game and pick up our first win. Okay, we are the receiving team. So we get the ball pretty far back actually. Let's go with a halfback dive. Cam Akers, you are up. And let's get into rhythm here. All right, that worked well. No gain whatsoever. Let's go with the halfback stretch. Those edges back there, especially Kayvon Thibodeaux, is really quick around the corner. Cam Akers, and no gain. All right, small gain. Only 1 yard. Let's go with a dry flood here. Tyler Higbee, my intended receiver, of course. But everybody else an option as well. And once more, Van Jefferson steps up for me and gets us that first down here. He's just doing too good. Again, a halfback draw. Let's go with Henderson here. All right, small gap opening up. Not too much space in behind, 4 yards. Let's take a look at a stretch alert looky here. Might work. Going with Robinson here. But we do have some options. Akers was free and under pressure. But still completing this pass. Let's go the halfback slam next. Establish the run game. Get the momentum going. Okay. Number 73. You could just see that he was just shed to the side. I think I've seen Allen more on the ground than anywhere else. I know that he needs to develop, but I doubt that he's going to be our center for a long time. Allen Robinson, our first target. And then anybody opening up. Oh my god, absolutely inaccurate for Van Jefferson here. Don't know why actually. I wasn't moving. No pressure there. Let's go the post wheel drag. Kupp the target. But basically I'll take anybody. And it's Tyler Higbee. As that pass does reach its intended target. First half 0-0. Come on, Cam. Let's just try and get around there. About 3 opposing players right there, closing us down so quickly. Not even getting up to speed. Cooper and Allen Robinson. Oh, come on. Tyler Higbee was there. Can anybody please catch him? Nope, nobody can catch him. And it's a pick 6 here as we throw that ball away. And McKinney picks off the ball. Like to see a replay of that, because I stand by my decision. It was looking good and Tyler Higbee just stopped running or just went a step too far. The ball underthrown slightly as McKinney scores for the Giants. And our slow but at least steady move towards their end of the field is halted. Cam Akers here, come on, let's go. Picking up a few yards at least, 6 yards. Okay, inside zone weak. As the camera starts shaking, everything will be more difficult now. First tackle is shed. Let's go with a halfback stretch here in the final moments of this first quarter. 13 offensive snaps, 0 for the Giants, and still we're behind. Yeah, the Rams can do the impossible thing here and lose a game without an enemy snap. All right, that run worked well. Let's see, what do we do? Let's go with the counter Y here. Towards the left side. Cam Akers again. As we're dragged down, I maybe could have moved a bit more towards the left-hand side. Halfback stretch. Going out towards the right here. Cam Akers not really gaining that much here. It's the 3rd and 8. I need to revert to passing again. I don't want to do that actually, but at least we get a few yards. 4 yards left now. Let's go with a wide shallow cross here. Tyler Higbee, my intended receiver. And just no separation. No separation, absolutely. And no way. So Tyrod Taylor, proud of his 0 throws at the moment. All right, down by 10 in the 2nd quarter here. It's just Matt Stafford here, not really all that dangerous with his throws at the moment. Let's go the double post here. Kupp, of course, my intended receiver, but I'm extremely wary of going for a long pass here. So Darrell Henderson Jr., my target here. We're at 1 minute 23, and I think I'll go with a cross drag. See if we can get Allen Robinson into the play, but he will need separation from the man marker here. And it's just not really opening up, picking up the first, going out of bounds. Next up, let's go again with the gun double post here. This is, I like these plays because it just gives me a lot of options to go through. Sometimes working really well, sometimes not so well. I'm happy that Darrell Henderson Jr. jumped here. Still 2nd and 10, so no gain. Let's try the slant routes. I'd like to get separation with Cooper, just to make sure. Van Jefferson, at least reliable in the catch. Most reliable actually out of all my receivers. 1st and 10. I want to get on the scoreboard here. Let's go the cross drag. Allen Robinson, my intended receiver. Cooper Kupp, my backup. And just as Allen Robinson was freeing himself up here, and I would have had a good pass route. Ball gets knocked down. So let's go the bench switch here. As Kupp will be going towards the far left here. I was just getting settled. I'm not sure. I'd be interested in your opinion. Is it me taking too long, or is it just the game rushing me too quickly, or is it really my offensive line? What's the issue? So short pass, not even getting where I want it to be. Well, that's a small window. And I think we fall short of that. As Matt Gay, yeah, we fall short. We can't get the ball even through the sticks with a field goal here. As the Giants are onto the pitch once more. And we can only watch them go up again and score. Allen Robinson here, heading over to the right. It's just impossible. It's impossible. By the time I'm ready to throw, by the time the receivers have separation, the rush is there. and everybody's on me. Okay, let's try this again. 2 touchdowns and we win, which is actually, I mean, honestly, 2 touchdowns is not too much to expect here. Did we just drop that again? And we dropped the ball again. Let's go with the double dig. Come on, guys. Tyler Higbee, my intended receiver. Just complete that run here. And I don't know what my guys are doing. I really don't know what is happening. I also do not know why I cannot do the quick review here, a replay. Maybe somebody can help me here as well. I don't know where that is. Playing the PlayStation 4 version, it was always here. Now it's not. So I don't know. That's not it. All right. So, I mean, the game is messed up anyways. We will be losing this. I don't want to be, don't want to be pessimistic about this, but it's just hardly anything is working. And the moment that the opposing team gets the ball, they score. And our defense isn't really able to stop them. Our offense isn't doing anything. And bit of a loss here, because the opposing teams aren't that much better than we are, especially not a 0-5 team like the Giants. But then again, in direct comparison, they are simply way better, and we are getting manhandled quite a bit here. And as the third quarter inches down towards its end, we pick up a few yards, 3 yards to be precise. And one final play in the third quarter. Nope, we are now in the fourth quarter. Let's go with the cross. I'm not really trusting that anything will come of this. And even if we do, oh, come on. Come on, Matt. All right. Bradbury with a pick 6 here in the fourth quarter, and that's it. That's the game. We are done. Frustrating. It's really frustrating to say the least, because it's just really, yeah, words fail me. Roughing the passer, all right. I saw that coming as soon as the ball left my hands, and I was taken down. I heard the crunch. Let's go to the bench here. Get those pass yards to Allen Robinson, but he's not getting himself into positions where I would be able to do that. Separation here, and again picked off. Absolutely great. And we cannot tackle. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're gifting one present after the other, and just look at that. Look at the speed at which the Giants are crossing the field here, and our defense isn't able of doing anything. So I'm in the pocket now. Pass to Van Jefferson again. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but it's basically Van Jefferson. I think he should be my QB1, my wide receiver 1. But really surprised at how bad some of these players are doing. Then we have a pass like this. Actually, very strong throw here by Stafford. Nice catch by Cooper. Far right here, pushing us forward. And passing interrupted here. Tyler Higbee, let's go with him here. But he needs to get back there. Aggressive catch, and again Tyler Higbee is behind the defense. "38 seconds to go. Another turnover. Another messed up game." All right. So the game is finally over. I wanna say, because it was just terrible. Really, nothing worked. Whenever a player was free and the pass was going there, a defender just morphed into the into the path of the ball, picking it off. And yeah, it's a really terrible part of the game. Yeah. I won't speak for anyone else on the team, but I'm pretty happy with my performance this week. You know how elite players always say the game started to slow down for me. Yeah, I finally understand what that means. Well, I do. The game was starting to feel slow, but at least we got that def trade upgrade for Anthony Hines. Not that I had anything to do with that. And a 20,000 XP boost for the linebacker. So, hooray, I guess. At least a positive speck of gold in this bowl of dirt. Next up, crisis in confidence. What happened out there, coach? You tell me you're going to help me have a big game, and that's what happens. Thanks for nothing. Well, Alan, right back at you. Same here. I'm extremely unhappy and frustrated. Let's all sit in the circle of unhappiness here. The standings it's abhorrent. It's absolutely abhorrent. I think we're at the bottom of the complete league right now. Yeah, with 6 losses. So we helped the Giants move past this terrible spot here. We've got a streak of 6 losing games here. Really bad, really bad. 3 home losses, 3 road losses, and yeah, nothing more to add. It's just really frustrating, really frustrating. 45 points gained and 176 points against us. It's just not enough, and I'll be thinking of solutions. Maybe we'll have to switch the playbook. Maybe we'll have to switch our scheme. I'm not sure what to do right now. I'm gonna cut this episode here. And I enjoy doing content for you, of course. So I did enjoy doing that. But the game at the moment is just frustrating. And nothing seems to be working. Next week we're gonna be facing the Detroit Lions. So yeah, if you like this, then please drop me a like and subscribe. If you want to see more of this franchise, then please do that. If you want to see something different, then just drop me a comment below. And yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and see you next time.